Because I just like to pick. Alright, I won't reveal my secret.
You like to pick against your co-fan.
Yeah, because I think it's
fun.
I like the argument.
All right.
You can go first.
I'm going to go VP.
for it, Alan. Give me your best reason why your team wins.
I'm going to go VP. I think that they've picked the kind of lineup that they're very comfortable playing. I think they have the early roaming advantage. And I think that Keen, even though they're going to have a hard time killing the Mirana or Puck, I think they're going to shut down the Monkey King, limit the farm of the other two cores. VP wins.
Okay, Alan goes with Go CIS. Will?
I agree with everything Alan says. I feel like the Bloodseeker pick complements their draft very well. And that's why I'm going with Keen.
And last but not least, we've got the last couple up here. G. We will go with the pronunciation. It's spelled Z-H-I. I'm imagining. Would you pronounce that G?
I think Z is closer.
Z. We'll go with Triple Z. And of course, also up there was Wrong on the Night Stalker. But the battle indeed does begin. Ing in trouble. He's taken a lot of right click here from Solo. Has to phase shift, but now King Gaming. Tianming ready for the chase down, and we could see a bit of the old do-si-do here.
Yeah,
we'll see how long
forever.
it is. He's got the void to pop, but at the moment he's just giving him the rundown and the slap back.
Bane's too fast, man.
Well, we got 310 movement speed on Solo, and oh yes, he's got 340. He's got the boots on the Night Stalker.
Yeah, but it's a Bane. Bane is ridiculously tanky. I think he has the most stats in the game.
The most stats in the game?
Combined stats, he has like 69. 23 times 3, yeah. He has 69. I think he has like the highest stats combined
as well. Nice play there from Dark. Mid lane Ing on the puck. How's he doing? 7-1 against no one's 11 for free. So certainly proving to be a tough lane there on the middle. Now down bottom. The rotation's coming from Tianming. They're closing down onto Solo. It's going to be your first but Boundless Strike. Comes out a little too late. Doesn't matter. Wrong.
He's like, whoa, I do along the tree line. So they are, I would say, experienced. A lot of teams kind of fall apart. I don't remember who was talking about it. Maybe it was...
Look at this. Nice little play there from Wrong. Takes the Nightmare off to make sure that Dark can go to work on Solo. Solo keeps himself alive. Oh, actually, that's a Blood Rage Monkey King. You got to get yourself away from that boy. They will kill him. So that's fine. The Blood Rage Monkey is down. Wrong in trouble as Pasha with the rotation looking to turn things onto Jakiro. Solo falls low, does go down, but Wrong loses his life as well. They lose a couple.
Nice play from Pasha.
Get out. Looks like you get. In fact, Tianming, does he want to go back in with Dark? That's the question.
You're still giving the Mirana free farm, though. At least they did kill the Monkey King. So there's only a few things you can't face, like several things pierce phase shift, Static Link, and the Spirit Siphon.
Oh, the good old Siphon here. Oh, bottom lane. Got the Sprout here. Dark will be blood righted. Lil with the rotation finds the touch. Dark has no escape. He goes down. Wrong will be able to keep himself back and safe. Third game in professional play on Bounty. I mean, at the moment, we saw him with the 2 movements down bottom. He was getting the job done. Did manage to kick off 2 kills.
Oh, I see Chicken flying out.
Oh, but he's given up at the same time.
He's actually sat so long there.
Oh yeah, he sort of has to cut his losses. Bottom lane, Ramses does get slowed down. They get the Ice Path into the Boundless Strike. They surround Ramses. Mid lane, though, action as well as they're looking for Ing on the puck. Ramses to fall Ing as well. Drops the Dream Coil, but it's more of a nightmare for the puck as the gank successful from VP. Bottom lane, though, is the trade that Keen are looking for. They may have lost the puck, but they absolutely shut down that bottom lane. Into the action, no delays today. Oh, I do actually have the dust ready for Lil.
I didn't actually see how they saw him because they weren't smoked and they had used scan on the shrine earlier. So I don't know, maybe just good heads up play by them.
Oh, that's a vac ban. Bottom lane, Dark is gone. Sprouted up, no escape for the Monkey King. Wrong. Looking to TP himself out and will make it. No cancel in time.
Gets out your teammate. Someone calls it like save your teammate syndrome, but whatever it is, like making sure that you don't give up multiple deaths because Jakiro can come back and save.
I like that as well. Straight into the face of the Bloodseeker. GGG just instantly jumps on top of him.
Get in there.
Doesn't even need to throw the ice. Bam, he's gone. Very, very nice. Cute little play there. Mid lane as well. Ing jumping in onto Solo. Does hold back the puck with the Nightmare. He's being Dream Coiled. Pasha comes in time. Will sprout Ing and stop him from going for anything further aggressive. Lil's there with the cutoff. Good positioning from the Bounty. Does he have the damage? He does have the level 1 Shuriken. But the arrow, oh! GGG with the rotation. It's going to be enough. Ing's going to be fine. And in fact, GGG couldn't quite do it. Wrong. Pops down the sentry. Oh, he's got him! Oh, it's not enough damage though. The raindrop blocking an instance of the Ice Path. And it is enough to get Lil out of that. Yeah, the levels are getting pretty slim on this bounty. In fact, well, Solo's definitely ahead in terms of level. Yeah, Solo's level 5 at the moment on the Bane. Mid lane, coming in for the gank, looking for Wrong. I'll sprout him out. TP's coming through, but Wrong's gone. He's down. In, can he find anything in return? Silence to make sure he can't jump forward. Dark from the sidelines on the tree line. Drops down the ult. It's going to bring down Pasha with the Dream Coil as well. No escape for the Furion. Can they get anything more out of it, though? Moonlight Shadow being used as they try and close the gap. Xianming on the front lines, but he holds back.
Generally just don't think it's a great idea.
I mean, he was kind of forced to, though, wasn't he?
Not really.
You don't think? Could have just orbed, or...
Yeah, could have just orb. Orb is fine. You also, like, the orb level 1 is really nice, too, because... Oh, that's sad. The orb's level 1 is really nice, too, because you can make your block much easier with the orb.
Yeah.
Your range crew. So I didn't already like that from him, but... Maybe he'll step it up. Maybe he's throwing up out of bounty.
And here's the power of VP's lineup that King Gaming needs to be pretty scared about. No one absolutely massive on the Death Prophet. When these sort of pushes come through, can King Gaming put a stop to them? They're turning up as 5. Can they open up this sort of fight? It's so hard for them to do. GGG not quite here on the Mirana. They may just have to let this tier 1 go. They're looking to... They really want to do this. Dream Coil potted. Oh, they've got it. No one's gone. Solo as well. Keen Gaming choosing the absolutely perfect time to go, and they're not done yet. Pasha trying for the TP out. He's not going to make it. They have the Void from the Night Stalker to cancel the TP. The tier 1 still stands, and Keen Gaming shut down an incredibly fat Death Prophet push. The tower will still fall to the creeps, but nonetheless, quite a defense for Keen Gaming to pull off in a very tough situation, as it seems.
Yep.
Continue to stand the ground. They bring him down in time. They're not actually done. They're looking for more already. Dark will get Nightmared. Void with the wraparound. Actually has the Void onto the Bloodseeker with the jump in from Ing. They're going to get a Boundless Strike, won't do it. But the rest of the lineup will. Ramses is down. Keen Gaming finding an 11th kill in this game. Have the push on the mid lane. It will be their turn to claim a tier 1 tower.
Right now, their biggest problem is that it's only really Death Prophet that's good at team fight, too, so... They better be careful.
Smoke up from Ramses and Solo. They want to try and do something. They've got Rupture and Fiend's Grip.
It's a very unexpected gank, too. Like, if you're Keen, you're not really... Because there's no towers. They might get a kill, but they won't get a tower. And there's no even track, so even if he dies right now, it's not even that big of a deal. He's happy with this.
Nothing he can do here. They surround and they bring him down. Free kill for VP. The early one, but you look at the lineup of Keen, it's going to do a lot if he can get it online. And in terms of damage, as long as they're fighting around the Exorcism, that's not an issue. They just want to keep the Bloodseeker alive and running at heroes whilst they get brought low.
Or are they going to be super careful? Doesn't look like it.
They've been careful so far.
Yep.
But this looks to be the slip-up. Courier will go. Lil finally gets it. He's been hunting for it all game. Did have the completed Tranquils on for Jakira, so Wrong will... We'll have to walk a little slower for the time being. Look at this wraparound from Keen. They're looking for action down bottom. They're going to find it. Solo in trouble. TPs are coming through, but Solo, he is not going to survive. That's the Bane down. VP will still come forward. Drop the Blood right. Force Keen Gaming to back temporarily, though, as Keen are still happy to stick around in the neighborhood. VP, man down. We'll see how careful they play. Pasha putting the split push pressure on Dark. Just at the vision, they've got the Exorcism ready though, VP. Do they really want to try and fight this? Dark says yes he does. Drops at the Wukong's command. They've got the Void slow onto the Bounty Hunter. He's down. So Dark in trouble though. Sprouted up again. Doesn't have a way to cut himself out of the tree. The Wukong's command still going though, and no one. He's trying to fight with the Exorcism, but he's gone. Double kill for Ramsey, no return. VP this time turning around big time. And they'll take down them all. Keen Gaming getting a little too ahead of themselves, and you cannot afford to do that against the Bloodseeker. Gonna be up there. Maybe we can find someone else alone. They do start to head down, but
they just you can't assume that he's alone right there. Yeah. There's no way that you assume that he's alone.
Well, eyes. In fact, it's the rest of the team making the go straight away onto Ramsey. They jump up to the high ground. Ramses is gone. Dark and Xianming
trying to get as much out of it. He's trying to waste their time. It's like, okay, Puck can only blink so far, maybe Coil.
Dark, he's in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, he's done.
No one does this to me.
These are track kills.
Slowly but surely, hemorrhaging kept.
It's tasty gold indeed for VP, absolutely. Any sort of kill like that. Bottom lane, trying to find this tower. Solo comes in with the Nightmare, but immediate jump forward from Ing, looks to try and burst him down. Ice Park's going to be off the mark. This is scary for Keen Gaming now. With the tracks coming out, Wrong, he's gone. They have the Fiend's grip onto GGG. He's trying to run, he's trying to hide, but no one's speeding up to him with a phase in yours, catches him out. That's going to be another track kill for Virtus.pro. Wing will be very fortunate to get himself away. TP's out underneath the Rupture, will make it, but again, these kills, some tasty gold for that.
Gold remains.
What can Keen find? Solo at the moment the closest, not really the kill that they want. Ramses would be the dream. Ramses does nearly have his BKB, and that's going to make these smokes so much harder.
Oh no, he might get it before this fight. That would be terrible for Keen.
Oh, it's so close. It's on the courier out to him. He needs his BKB, he's got it now. This is where it gets scary. Instantly pops it as soon as it's picked up, and now it's time to turn for Virtus.pro. They turn towards GGG, cut down the Mirana, and the rest of Keen Gaming have to get themselves the hell out of there. BKB charge expended, but absolutely worth it there for Ramses. Puts a stop to the smoke attempt from Keen Gaming, and is able to turn it around and take down their own carry. Ready, Lil. Hunting for more. No one still has the exorcism going. They've got a shrine, but I don't know if the shrine heal is going to be enough to save Ing. It's not. He's down. The double bounce with the shurikens as well with the track. It's going to mean another for VP. These track kills, absolutely big. The bounty hunter pick seeming to be the real dream here for Virtus.pro. They knew that they could utilize it, and certainly they have here. 21 minutes in, 9k gold lead. The kill's not that different, the farm neither so, but the track kills really stealing the show here for VP. And they're not done yet. Pasha comes in with the Sprout. Dark in trouble, still no way to cut himself out of that one. It's another kill given away, and they're not done yet. Immediate smoke trying to close the gap and get the jump onto GGG. Will leap away. They won't chase it. No, they'll turn for the objective instead. Tier 2 down. 21 minutes in. Virtus.pro now starting to really amp up the pressure. And the question is if Keen Gaming have the lineup to put a stop to it. We're going to be watching that efficiency, Ramses. We expect the best of the best from you, sir. Mid lane, Solo. You take one for the team here. Keen will get the pick off.
I think this puck really needed to push Keen's tempo a lot more.
Oh,
Like he didn't do great in the lane, but he still got his like blink far too, taking fights where they shouldn't have been taken.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Bad news.
this mid lane, Keen themselves actually trying to find something, but they're losing the tier 2 top.
You're rushing against a Blood Rage Death Prophet. That is probably one of the fastest building seekers you're going to get in the game, like 23 minutes.
Yeah, you got to get back, boys.
Yeah.
You got to do something about this push.
Maybe like Pugna and Clinks I would kind of put close to there.
Oh, no one's just in. He pops the BKB. He's ready to go, ready to chase. Will self-fuels himself. Actually just goes for the TP out, and he knows he can make it. There's no way to cancel that one. No one's back to base. Lil's out as well. They get a decent amount of damage done there to the tier 3 tower. It's just time wasted for Keen Gaming and space created for Virtus.pro.
And notice the way VP's playing. They don't have Exorcism cooldown. They don't have the BKB up either, and they're just kind of playing around with Will, trying to stall time until these cooldowns are up too.
I mean,
like if Solo dies, whatever, who cares?
Yeah, they certainly realized the hero that they can kill, but at what cost? Because Ramses, he's in with the BKB. He's looking for Dark. Taking quite a bit of a punch though in the cover of this Wukong's command. Does have to get himself out of there. Jump out to the side from Ing. He is ruptured, and he's also in a whole world of trouble. Silence, no way to remove, and he will be removed from the game. 45 seconds, no puck for Keen.
See the
That's going to feel good there for the Death Prophet. Maximum efficiency from no one. And Roshan melts in a matter of seconds, quite literally.
This sustains. Gold remains.
The Aegis ready to push. BKB pipe yours. This is just to have to deal with this sort of push, this Death Prophet with the lineup. It's just so scary.
It's not supposed to be that scary though. I think like Death Prophet has that huge disadvantage that you're not particularly strong without your ultimate, and I don't really think Keen capitalize on those opportunities, right? So,
yeah, I mean, there's definitely that time you can work around, but even then, just having these amount of defensive items on it.
Tower has fallen.
yeah, I do like the pipe.
The pipe and the
hood.
beak.
There's not that many moves left for Keen to make though. Like they're gonna have a really hard time playing against these BKBs.
Ramses. Yeah, I mean, we're sort of just the straight up example of that. Just pop the BKB, sees a kill, takes the kill. Of stopping with this push. No one. Exorcism back up, and immediately pops. They're ready to go. Arrow Not going to make the connection. VP just diving in deep. Dark trying to hold them back. Pops out the Wukong's command, but the BKB is already having no one with his Siphon and the Exorcism. Just ripping Keen Gaming apart. Double buyback, triple buyback comes out. But what can they actually achieve with this one? They pop the fortification as well. Solo in trouble. Boundless Strike does help bring down the Bane. Rest of VP is starting to back off. The tier 3 almost down. Keen, can they actually get some good action out of this? The BKBs are off. They've already been popped, but of course the Aegis is still there for Ramses. Jump forward from Ing. Can they burst in once? They can. They'll bring down Ramses once. GGG still alive right next to him. The Ice Path holding no one in place, but it can't keep the Mirana safe. He's gone. They lose the Jakiro as well. Now, in fact, it's Virtus Pro coming in with the buybacks, trying to turn things around. They do lose Lil on the bounty, but it's a very expensive fight for Keen Gaming, and the price is going to get even higher. Funeral costs through the roof for this side as they lose the Monkey King. And this is probably going to be everyone dying again. Ing may be lucky. A little too slippery. Or maybe just the fact that VP don't care enough to chase that puck at this stage of the game. They're 23k ahead in terms of gold. 30 to 19. 8 HP, but not for long as VP clean up the bottom tier 3. They're moving in on multiple lanes of racks now. As this game should look to be on the verge of pretty much being over. This was a little bit of a slow start for Virtus Pro. Keen Gaming showing some hope in the laning stage, but when it came to sort of just coordination, splitting and pushing it apart, and then we have it, the GG comes out. Virtus Pro, of course, just on the level that we expected, and Keen Gaming not providing us the upset that maybe some were looking for in this match.
I still think that Keen, yeah, they had a good first 10, 12 minutes of the game, but yeah, once that mid game came around when Lil had